The Philippines is a nation of over 7,000 islands, surrounded by vast waters that are both our lifeblood and our front line. These seas feed our people and drive our economy, but they also expose us to hidden threats. Without vigilant eyes on our waters, dangers can slip in unnoticed. Imagine a house with no windows or locks. Anyone could enter. Our seas are no different. Surveillance is our first line of defense. The goal? See everything that happens in our maritime territory. This means detecting unauthorized foreign ships and tracking illegal activities. The West Philippine Sea is a prime example, rich in resources, but also a flashpoint for disputes. Strong surveillance lets us assert our rights and protect what is ours. A nation that sees what happens in its own backyard can act wisely to protect its interests. Vigilance shields us from crime and terrorism. The Navy's work is often unseen, but it's critical to our security. Surveillance protects our people and our future. That's why watching our waters isn't just important, it's essential for our survival. Our vigilance is our shield. The Philippine Navy's watch never stops. It's a 24/7 operation blending people and technology. Patrol ships sail strategic areas like the West Philippine Sea, showing presence and deterring threats. Sailors use binoculars, radar, and sharp eyes to spot and report vessels day or night. Aircraft extend this reach, covering vast stretches in hours, spotting ships that try to hide or move quickly. Pilots and crew document activities with photos and videos, gathering evidence for analysis. All this information flows to command centers on land, the brains of the operation. Officers there piece together radar, satellite images, and field reports to build a real-time picture of our seas. This is maritime domain awareness, knowing who's in our waters, where, and what they're doing. It lets Navy leaders make informed decisions, whether to investigate a suspicious vessel or alert other agencies. The system works in layers: ships for close-up presence, aircraft for wide coverage, command centers for analysis. Together, they create a surveillance net over our waters. Every detail adds to the bigger picture. This tireless work is the backbone of our maritime security. It turns a vast, unknown sea into a monitored, protected space. The Navy's vigilance keeps threats at bay. Their coordination ensures no danger goes unseen. This is how the Philippine Navy guards our nation's lifelines. Constant, coordinated watchfulness is our shield. The Navy's surveillance power comes from a mix of modern ships, aircraft, and drones. Jose Rizal-class frigates lead the fleet, equipped with advanced radar and helicopters for extended reach. Del Pilar-class patrol vessels are long-range workhorses, staying at sea for weeks to maintain a visible presence. In the air, King Air and TC-90 planes act as flying observation posts packed with sensors and cameras. They scan the sea, track vessels, and send real-time data to commanders. Drones like the Scan Eagle are game changers, small, long endurance, and able to quietly watch areas for over 20 hours. Drones provide persistent eyes in the sky, feeding live video to ships and command centers. Smaller patrol boats and amphibious ships operate closer to shore and among the islands, filling surveillance gaps. Even large landing platform docks like the Tarlac class serve as command hubs, launching helicopters and boats for wider coverage. Every ship and aircraft, big or small, adds a piece to the surveillance puzzle. This layered approach ensures no part of our maritime domain goes unwatched. Modern technology and teamwork make our watch effective. The Navy's evolving fleet is our frontline defense. Surveillance assets work together to keep our seas secure. Every platform counts in protecting our waters. The Navy's vision goes far beyond the human eye, thanks to radar and satellites. Every major ship has surface search radar, detecting vessels day or night in any weather. Advanced frigates use 3D radars to track hundreds of targets, ships and aircraft alike. Coastal radar stations form a network along our shores, creating a radar fence for continuous coverage. This network tracks vessels as they move, ensuring few can approach undetected. Satellite technology takes surveillance even further. Satellites capture detailed images of vast ocean areas day or night through clouds. Synthetic aperture radar, SR, is especially useful for all-weather, round-the-clock monitoring. The Navy now accesses satellite data from partners, tracking ships and spotting threats far from shore. All this data flows into the Navy's C4ISR system, a digital nervous system connecting sensors to decision-makers. Commanders in Manila can see radar tracks and satellite images from across the country in real time. Fusing this information creates true maritime awareness. Technology turns scattered data into actionable intelligence, guiding our defense. The Navy's surveillance is tested daily, especially in the West Philippine Sea. Patrols monitor and document foreign vessels, providing evidence for diplomatic action. When Chinese ships swarmed Julian Felipe Reef, Navy patrols detected and reported them, supporting government protests. Surveillance is vital against gray zone tactics, hostile acts short of war, like blocking supply missions to Ayungin Shoal. Aircraft and drones monitor these tense situations, recording aggressive maneuvers and providing real-time awareness. In the south, Navy surveillance thwarts terrorist movements and kidnappings, working with Malaysia and Indonesia. Drones and ships patrol remote sea lanes, preventing criminal use of our waters. The Navy also combats illegal fishing, using radar and satellite tips to intercept poachers. Surveillance protects our economy and marine environment. Every mission proves vigilance is our strongest defense. Compared to neighbors like Singapore and Vietnam, the Philippine Navy is catching up fast. Singapore's networked system tracks nearly every vessel in its waters, while Vietnam has built a layered defense with modern ships and a robust radar network. For years, the Philippines relied on aging ships with basic gear, but modernization is changing that. New frigates and patrol vessels now bring our sensors on par with regional peers. The challenge? Our vast archipelago needs more assets to cover every corner. Partnerships are key. Alliances with the US, Australia, and Japan provide training, intelligence, and surveillance support. US Navy aircraft like the P-8 Poseidon share vital data with us, multiplying our reach. These partnerships help us maintain maritime awareness while we build our own capabilities. The technology gap is closing, but coverage remains a challenge. Our modernization and alliances are crucial for effective surveillance. Standing with our partners, we protect our waters together. Regional cooperation strengthens our maritime security. The Navy faces big challenges: aging ships, limited numbers, and tight budgets. Many vessels are old and lack modern surveillance systems, making coverage difficult. New ships help, but a few advanced frigates can't patrol all our waters. Building a strong Navy is expensive, and funds must be balanced with other national needs. Budget limits affect not just new purchases, but also maintenance, training, and operations. Integrating new technology is another hurdle. Radars, drones, and command centers must work seamlessly together. Building a fully integrated C4ISR network is complex and requires skilled personnel. Recruiting and training experts, radar operators, analysts, drone pilots is essential. The human element is as important as the hardware. The Navy must offer competitive careers and ongoing training to keep talent. Our surveillance strength depends on both advanced machines and dedicated people. Overcoming these challenges is vital for effective maritime defense. The future of our security relies on smart investment and skilled operators. The government is taking bold steps to build a more capable Navy. The revised AFP modernization program is bringing in new warships, corvettes, and patrol vessels, all with advanced sensors. Plans include acquiring long-range maritime patrol aircraft for greater reach and endurance. These planes will let us patrol the farthest corners of our exclusive economic zone. Investment in coastal radar networks and upgraded command centers is underway. A new, state-of-the-art command center will fuse data from ships, planes, and radars for real-time decisions. Building a strong C4ISR network is as crucial as new ships. Surveillance is our first line of defense, protecting fishermen, resources, and sovereignty. A watchful Navy deters aggression and keeps the peace. The journey to a stronger Navy is challenging but essential. The safety of our people depends on vigilant guardians at sea. Our future rests on the silent, watchful shield of naval surveillance.